Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Art, your buddy, your old friend, your pal, here in the paradise known as Austin, Texas. It's a lovely day. Hot as hell as usual, but I'll take it for being in such a beautiful part of the country. And today's my day off, so I'm here walking by the river, and I have a pretty funny story to tell, and I think some people have seen this already, or at least seen my original post and have seen the description or the definition of what I'm about to talk about. But just to preface this, in case you don't know, I have a job now. I had been working for a long time, and last week I started working at this really cool place downtown called Aaron's Rock and Roll. It's on 6th and Netches across from Coyote Ugly and Buckshots. Come on and visit, buy a shirt, postcards, stickers, whatever, or just, come to say hi and then ask me how I'm doing. And we got a lot of cool customers, some interesting characters and such, but yesterday was a really funny encounter that I had with a customer. This couple came in, a really straight-laced looking couple, just whatever, really nice folks. They came in looking around. I don't recall if they bought anything, but in fact I don't think they bought anything. But right before they left, this woman, the couple, she again very whatever, straight-laced, just whatever, looking, I don't want to say normal, whatever, but it's not something I would expect, I guess, from this type of person or whatever. But just out of nowhere, she asks me, "Hey, do you know what a Philadelphia sidecar is?" I said, "No." I'm like, "I've lived in Philadelphia for 20 years or something, and I've never heard of such a thing." And I'm like, "Is it a drink special? Is it? I don't know what that is." And she said, "Look it up." And then her and her boyfriend or her husband or whomever left, and it was so nonchalant and so just casual, and I thought, all right, sure, I'll look it up. So I type in Philadelphia sidecar into Google, and when I saw, she said, look it up on Urban Dictionary, and when you type it in, the first two links are to go to the Urban Dictionary definitions, and one says Philadelphia. The first one says Philadelphia sidecar, and the second one says Philly sidecar. So I'm already seeing what the text is. All right, I already see some of the text, the description in the first link, and I'm already like, what the fuck? So I click on the first link. It says Philadelphia sidecar and Urban Dictionary. And in fact, if you look in the description here at the bottom of this live post, you'll see that I put a link to that definition from Urban Dictionary. But when I saw the definition, I was like, "The fuck is this?" I was like, and then I went to the bottom. the first definition. It's almost written like a Webster's dictionary type of definition, very kind of articulate and such. But when you read it, you're like, oh man, is this what I think it is? And then you go to Philly sidecar, the second link and definition, and you'll see that it gives a more, standard whatever. It's a more to the point of what it is. And if I have any family members watching this, if my mother or any of my aunts are watching this, I'm sorry, but I have to tell this story because it was just so crazy. Because like I said, when you saw this couple, you just would not think that they would, tell you, particularly the woman who told me this. You would not. I just would not think. Different strokes for different folks. Everybody, can't judge a book by its cover. But when I saw this woman, I just did not think that she would so casually say, "Hey, look this up. Check this out. This, if you don't know what it is." And she didn't even have a look or expression. It was just even my coworker was she was so nonchalant about that. I was like, yeah, very, like you said, casual, when she told me to look this up. And so, if you haven't clicked on the link yet, because I made a post about this, and I'd said I wish I hadn't seen a definition, because it's one of those things where it's like, you think you know everything, you think you've seen everything, you think you've heard everything, and then something just goes right in your face. So I already had a few friends like look it up themselves or click the link in my original post, and they were like, oh my god, that's gross, that's fucking gross, oh my god, I can't believe it. So basically, a Philadelphia sidecar is when you basically, you have sex with, you have intercourse with the orifice where that they make for a colostomy bag. It's like when someone has a colostomy bag, they make this orifice to attach the colostomy bag in, so all the waste goes into the bag through this orifice in the side of your body. Apparently someone had the bright idea to stick their penis in there and have intercourse, and basically that is a Philadelphia sidecar. Now I'm assuming this was invented in Philadelphia. I mean, there's a lot of other fucked up things invented there. The good things, there's cheesesteaks and the Eagles and the Liberty Bell, and people are gonna be like, oh, that's cliche shit, but well, you got something to make it that stands out. I mean, I was like, why Philadelphia? I was like, was there something needed to compete with like the Cleveland Steamer? Like, did Philadelphia need to have its own, like grotesque kind of act of whatever? I mean, like I said, different strokes for different folks. I don't want to be judgmental. If that's your thing, if that's what you want to do, if that's what people are into, I don't want to, sound like, oh, that's fucked up, but it's fucked up. It's not something I would ever do on a dare or anything, but yeah, basically a Philadelphia sidecar. Sex with the colostomy bag orifice. So yeah, I know, Dario. What the fuck is right? Like I said, and I wish I could, it's like Men in Black. I just want to like wipe my brain of ever looking this up or ever being told what it was. And I don't know, isn't there a place in South Philly called a Sidecar Grill, or is it a Sidebar? Maybe it's a side. I don't remember if it's a Sidebar Grill or the Sidecar Grill. I mean, but yeah. When again, this has been a thing now for the last day or so, because I had friends like who would comment, be like, "Oh my god, I wish I didn't click on the link. I wish I didn't Google it." Or some people were curious enough, and I was like, "Beware, caveat emptor." Click at your own risk, because I'm not. It's not hyperbole in my opinion when I'm telling you this is some really fucked up shit. And again, I said, if that's what you want to do, if that's what people do, go for it, I guess. As long as there's consent, of course. But shit, I guess you would have to have consent for that, I guess, or somebody would really want to have to do that. But yeah. Crazy shit. But I thought I'd make a video because I haven't made a video in a while, and I like talking to you guys for here. I like to, if any kind of story comes up, I want to, sometimes I feel like it's better to make a video of it rather than type out stuff, But initially I had to type it out because I was at work and I couldn't really do a video about it. But yeah, I almost wish I could show you this couple, because again, you'd be like, I think when some people are like, really? This person said that? And other people be like, oh, whatever. I mean, it just goes to show you, like, again, your perception is different than what reality can be. But, again, Philadelphia of all places. I mean, it could have been, I don't know, the Minneapolis sidecar, or the New Orleans sidecar, or the or whatever, the Houston sidecar. But I guess it all, the magic, transpired in the city of brotherly love. And I still love Philly. I'm gonna visit you guys one of these days. I know, I've had plans sidetracked and stuff, and now I'm working, but I really can't make a plan or guarantee when I'm gonna be coming back. All right, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Take care.